How does art influence emotion? Emotional and aesthetic experiences are a stimulus response. When you view art, you believe it's either good or bad. Why is that? It's because when you view art, it reminds you of something that happened in your past. You relate to it, which makes you feel a certain way about it. Some emotions you may feel when you view a piece of art are confusion, sadness, anger, and happiness. A feeling of confusion shows the viewer can't understand what's happening in the piece. A feeling of surprise occurs when the viewer looks at the piece and finds out that its story behind it is something completely different than what they thought. Self-conscious emotions are more complex. Pride, guilt, shame. When you feel self-conscious about a piece, it's because the artist is tapping into your inner thoughts. This is to get a strong reaction out of you. Versus emotion. We have developed a distinction with emotion and colors. Blue is sadness, red is anger, green would be like sickness, yellow and orange we think of as bright and cheerful. Art is used also to vent through. It's used to express your negative emotions. It's done to lighten the mood of the artist, and a feeling of relief usually occurs afterwards. It was used to express information and emotion. Art was developed before written word, and it contributed to emotional health. Music is a type of art, and often we listen to music to have it relate to our emotions. We feel a certain way towards an artist due to the fact that they express how we feel through their work. We usually relate to the artist and their lyrics, and it can influence our satisfaction and boost intelligence as well. What's an aesthetic experience? It's when your senses are operating at their peak. You're present in the current moment, taking it all in, and you feel fully alive when enduring it. It covers what is beauty, what makes something beautiful, what is art, what's the difference between good art and bad art, and what is the value of art. I've posed these questions to my friend Emily. Here's what happened. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions to get your feedback on what you think an aesthetic experience is.
Okay.
First question is, what do you think beauty is?
I think beauty is something that's more natural and comes from the inside.
What makes something beautiful in your opinion?
What makes something beautiful is kind of just more of what attracts your attention.
What is art? What's your definition of art?
Art is something that makes people feel something.
And what do you think the difference between good art and bad art is?
I think good art is something that really grabs a person's attention and something that a person can really relate to. And I think bad art is maybe like just something that's scribbled together that really doesn't have any meaning or color to it.
And what do you think is the value of art?
I would say art is the value of people feeling like they're not alone, like there's other people that feel the way they feel.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you for answering these questions. I appreciate you. I did an interview with Celia Frost. Who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist is Van Gogh.
What's your favorite painting by him?
Starry Night.
Why?
Because it has a lot of meaning. It can be defined for some person as scary, or for another person it could be defined as relaxing for how the sky is and how he painted it for him.
When you look at that painting, how does it make you feel?
I have different emotions towards it. In my perspective, I think it's calming. I look into it and I just see a town and just Starry Night, like how it's titled.
Does it make you feel calm, or do you also feel like it's a scary kind of piece?
Mostly calm. I don't understand why people think it's scary. It's supposed to be a painting. Probably for him, he probably thought it was scary for him to paint it, but we'll never know.
So when you think about art and you think about it influencing emotion, do you think when artists produce their pieces that they're trying to get their viewers to feel a certain way?
In a way, yes, because you're painting, you're making that art, and you're putting emotion towards it, and you're working so hard to make it that good. So, in a way, yes. So people can understand it and make definitions in their own way, I want to say.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Art is used to express what our minds can't comprehend. It's an image of how we feel inside, and it's what we use to express as artists and what other artists feel. Frida Kahlo, Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso, they all had difficulties expressed through their art, and that's how art influences our emotion.